my donuts. Good day everyone, and welcome to Adventures with Parker. Today we are back at Canada's Wonderland for the opening night of Winterfest 2023. Of course, I am a haunt person. I love visiting the park during haunts, but I love Winterfest just as much. It is so much fun. I mean, with all the lights and the shows, and I mean, the food is always so good. It's such a magical time of year to be in the park, so I'm very happy to be here. Unfortunately, I came a little late today. I hit a lot of traffic on the way up, so the park opened at 5 and it's 6:30 now, and unfortunately that means I missed the tree lighting ceremony, but I'm trying not to let that bother me too much because I know I'm going to be back in a little over a week. So yeah, even though we're short on time, I still think I'm going to do most of everything I want to do. And if I don't, I know I'm going to be back. So yeah, without any further ado, let the Winterfest adventures begin.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hello, Sugar Plum! How's it going?
For our first night, what did you think of tree lighting?
You know what? I missed tree lighting. I had a bit of a tough time getting here. I need a wings, or I need to ask Santa for a sleigh or something.
You need to come back another time.
I do. That I can make happen for sure.
About tree lighting this year.
Oh, okay.
I'm in it.
You're in it. Okay, well now I have to come back and see it.
Years, they let me dance on stage.
That's incredible.
I know, so you
oh
gotta come back and watch. I gotta know what your opinion is on it.
Absolutely.
As an expert. What have you gone to do yet?
I just got here, so
okay.
Meeting you was the first thing I did today. I had to make it my most important thing of the night.
That's our little annual tradition. The first thing you
Yes.
You've been here before.
Of course,
year, right?
of course.
How are you doing? Are you having a Twisterific night?
Of course I'm having a Twisterific night.
Mr. Twister, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well. I mean, I met you in other years, of course.
Yeah,
but
What are you most excited about?
What am I most excited about? Probably the food.
Listen,
yes.
I have my own Twisted factory with Candy Cane. She's not here right now.
Okay,
She's going to get some other recipes for us.
Gotcha.
But our signature seller today, or this whole season, is Candy Cane Funnel Cakes.
Candy Cane Funnel Cake.
Yeah,
okay, I'll have to try that.
Definitely.
All right. Well, I mean, if it's being recommended by you, I'm sure it's good.
Oh, definitely. It's very sweet. It's going to give you the sugar rush.
All right.
That's great, and it's also a warning, just letting you know.
Oh my goodness. I am so glad that I ran into the characters right away. Meeting them and getting to chat with them is honestly one of my favorite parts of any event that Wonderland does, whether it's Haunt or Winterfest. I mean, they are what really make these events come to life. Hello, you two.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Great.
How are you?
Good, good. How are you enjoying your first night of Winterfest, I guess?
Amazing. How are you enjoying the atmosphere?
Amazing,
Excited
amazing.
for the holidays?
I am. I'm so excited.
Fantastic!
I hope you have a magical time at Winterfest.
Thank you. Well, I love what they did with this little plaza. They have little, string lights up there, but then you have little individual fireplaces where you can go and warm up. Super cute. Now, although Wonderland hasn't actually added anything new for Winterfest this year, they did change a few things around. For example, the light tunnel is now actually located here in Medieval Fair, and where the marketplace used to be is now, I think, where Mrs. Claus's kitchen is, and then the marketplace has moved over to Arcadium over by Leviathan. So a few layout changes, and I know some of the shows have been changed around. Like Sugar Plum said, the tree lighting ceremony is new this year, so yeah, very cool. I like how the event changes a little bit year to year and how it's not the same thing every single time. And although on paper it may not look like there's anything new, these changes do make quite a bit of difference. Keeps things, looking fresh, and it gives you a reason to come back every year. Okay, so yes, as I said, the Christmas market is now located inside the Arcadian building this year, which seems like a smaller space to me, but I don't know, maybe it won't feel that way when we get in there. We'll see how it is. All right, so I made my first Christmas market purchase of the year. I forget their name, I'll put it on the screen if I remember, but I went to the little bake shop there and they had a little deal where I could get 2 donuts and 2 cookies for $10 plus tax. So being the sweet tooth that I am, I had to take advantage of that.
Of course it's impossible. We're the bestest of the toy makers and still we cannot do it. Impossible.
Okay, just finished watching Tinker's Toy Factory, which was amazing as always. They didn't really change anything for that this year, but I mean, it was already perfection, so there's really no need to. But no, the show is just super cute and it really does a good job at combining musical theater with cirque elements and like all the vocals are live too, which is very impressive. And especially this year, I thought the vocals were super crisp. I mean, the sound system was top notch and the actual like vocal performance top notch. Like everything about that show is just so good. It is always a must do every time I come to Winterfest. And I'm really happy to see like even today on opening night, it is as good as it always is. The other fun thing I found about tonight's show is that although the plot line remains the same, they do switch out the actors year to year. So there's always some familiar faces up there, but there's some new ones as well. So it's kind of cool. Again, like I said, even though on paper it doesn't seem like there's anything new that's being offered, there's those little changes that make it fresh and make it worth coming back every year to see what's changed.
Christmas is you. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
Now the jingle hop has begun.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time.
Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square.
In the frosty air.
I'm burning with love. Oh, my heart's on fire. Oh, the flame grows higher. So I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I got my love to keep me warm.
I've got my love.
I think we must.
The baby is cold outside.
The answer
The baby
is
is cold
no.
outside. This welcome
How
has
lucky that you
been so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at that storm.
Will be
Gosh, your lips
suspicious.
look delicious.
Mother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's mind is
Ooh, your
vicious,
lips look
but maybe just a
delicious.
cigarette.
Yeah, such a pleasure before.
Get over that hole now.
Ah, but it's cold. Baby, it's cold. Outside.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
There doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for pumping. The lights are turning way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Then we finally kiss goodnight. I hate going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, then all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, do 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 do.
Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Ba-doop-be-doo, Santa baby, I want a yacht, really that's not a lot. I've been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Mr. Santa, dear old Saint Nick, be awful careful and please don't get sick. Put on your coat when breezes are blowing, and when you cross the street, look where you're going. Santa, look at our ears. They're clean as whistles, we're sharper than shears. Now we put you on the spot. Mr. Santa, bring us a lot.
Old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away.
Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag.
Cause Christmas is here again.
Here comes the cold when it snows the most. When all you cats are sleeping warm as toast. And you're gonna flip when old Saint Nick plays a lick on a peppermint stick.
Here comes the fire.
Down from outer space.
Fill the stockings.
By the fireplace. So you
Have a Yule that's cool.
Shoo-ba-dee-ba-ba.
Have a Yule that's cool.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. You better be good for goodness sake.
You better be good for goodness sake.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, Cool Yule is always so fun. It's one of those like feel-good shows, and it's the kind of show that you want to like sing along to all the songs. And I mean, in front of that tree too, it just makes for this really, really awesome spectacle. And again, they changed some things up this year. So something that I haven't mentioned yet is that unfortunately, Holly Jolly Trolley did not come back for 2023. It is gone, and it makes me so sad because that was probably my favorite show here at Winterfest. But they did incorporate some of the old sequences from that show into Cool Yule. So the one that really stuck out to me was the medley between Baby It's Cold Outside and I forget the name of the other song, but the one about like coming from the storm. I don't know, I'm blanking on the name there, but that mashup, that was from Holly Jolly Trolley, and they put it into Cool Yule. So that's kind of cool how that aspect of the show gets to live on still. And yeah, it was just a great time. I mean, the performers, this is going to be a recurring theme. I'm going to sound like a broken record tonight, but the performers are all so good, and the vocals are on point. And sometimes with like Winterfest and with Haunt, sometimes there can be issues with the sound system on opening night. I'm finding that's not the case today. Like, everything is sounding super crisp, and I'm really impressed with that. So Wonderland, Cool Yule performers, y'all are amazing. Okay, somehow we had made it several hours into the night without getting food, so it is high time that we go into the holiday dining hall. First Winterfest meal of the season, and I got the pulled turkey tacos. They look pretty good, actually. It's definitely got a lot of toppings, which is always a good sign. And yeah, I just love how they put a festive twist on classic foods, like, you know, things made with turkey and stuffing and all that good stuff. But yeah, super excited to dig into this. All right, so we definitely have some interesting flavors going on there. The turkey and the cranberry sauce definitely come through. Like, it creates this very distinct taste. Like, you can tell it's supposed to be like a Christmas dinner, but I mean, then you have the tomatoes, you have the cheese and the lettuce, and like, I think they put salsa on there. I can sense a bit of spice. So it's definitely a very interesting flavor combination, but it works. For me, it does anyways. Cyclone and Sledgehammer are back for Winterfest this year, but the park pretty much dead ends here. So in other years you could go all the way down, not quite to Behemoth, but you're able to go down the old Orbiter path, and that's where they had the light tunnel. But of course this year they moved that over to Medieval Fair to act as the entryway into Mrs. Claus's kitchen. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because Winterfest is smaller than it was last year. I mean, both in terms of footprint and in terms of offerings. Like I said, we don't have Holly Jolly Trolley anymore, and I think there's a few other things that were cut, but I'm not exactly sure. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like the energy that would have gone towards those things were redistributed elsewhere. So it kind of works. And you know what? I think Wonderland did a good job of finding that balance between what's too big, what's just right. So I'm not mad at them shrinking it, you know, like in other instances maybe I would be, but I feel like this was a good move, and I feel like it makes the event really balanced and really easy to manage. And I mean, this end was always like a weird dead end anyways. Like, it was super quiet, barely anyone in the light tunnel, so I kind of like how they rearranged things. And I mean, the only reason to come down here now is for the throw rides, and that works just fine. If they're your thing, I mean, they're here for you. Also, the last time I did Sledgehammer at Winterfest, it was kind of in the middle of a blizzard, so I'm glad it's actually above zero today. Like, I think it's about 7 degrees out tonight, which isn't bad at all for late November. I'm not complaining at all. So it is currently 9 o'clock. We have 1 hour to go until the park closes. And I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. That's the thing about Winterfest. There's just so much to do, so many shows to see. You really can't do it all in one visit. And especially if you run into traffic and end up coming in late. But I realized that I haven't been to the back of the park yet. So I haven't been to Charlie Brown's Christmas Town or Frontier Canada or any of those areas. So that's where I'm going to head next. I don't know how much I'm gonna actually be able to get done, but I at least want to do a little walkthrough. Hello, Bellschnickels. How are you doing today? Enjoying the first night of Winterfest? Awesome. Good to hear. You guys have a great night.
We are looking for someone who is very reliable and responsible. Yes, and the last job, these guys have been wrong. He said I was responsible. I'm sure they did. What's your favorite holiday song? Is this a trick question? Just answer the question, please. Let me think. Got it. Grandma got run over by a... Excuse me. I don't care for that song. Oh, yeah. I guess you wouldn't. How about... Somebody kissing? Not a good choice. Oh, boy. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. Over the little man's Christmas joys. Click, 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 down through the chimney without saying.
Okay, this is interesting. It looks like they moved the dancing lights over here in Frontier Canada. That's different, but I like it, actually.
This one in half.
Okay, here's a Winterfest activity I don't think I've ever highlighted on the channel before, but this is where you can find Sally's Christmas Crafts. This is a chance where the kiddos can go in, make their own Christmas ornament, and they can take it home, which is super cute. Obviously, it's not necessarily geared towards me as an adult, but if you have kiddos, I'm sure they will love it. Okay, I had to see Four Drummers drumming. Not only is it such a cute and funny show, but I had to see it from my friend Chloe. She's a drummer as well, and it's her favorite Winterfest show. So, Chloe, that one was for you. All right, so we are nearing the end of the night, and the last big thing that I really want to do before I go today is take a ride on Thunder Run, the only roller coaster, well, except for Taxi Jam. I guess Taxi Jam is open too, but other than that, this is the only roller coaster open during Winterfest, and as enthused as I am, I gotta take a ride.
Choo choo.
Mà nó chạy tới về.
Oh. Come on, you can do it. Here it comes. There it goes.
I thought it was supposed to be too high.
Choo choo! Oh, come on, almost there. There it goes. All right, there they go. They're going to dispatch it a second time so they get their second go around. I've never seen this before, but this is hilarious. There she goes. There it goes.
What did you get
Hi,
up to
Sugar
tonight?
Plum.
I gotta hear all about it. What did you get
Okay,
up to?
so I
With your
did
limited time?
Tinker's Toy Factory,
Yes.
one of my favorites.
Absolutely
Went to
incredible.
see Cool Yule, another one of my favorites.
My number one favorite.
I went on a few rides. I did Thunder Run.
Alrighty.
I got a turkey taco. That was new, but it was pretty
Interesting. I
good.
haven't had those yet. Are they worth it?
They are, yeah.
Fabulous.
Very, very interesting combination of flavors, but
Maybe
it's
I'll have one
it's
as a
approved.
snack later before I fly home.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Well-
you gotta come back again.
Oh, of course.
You
I
gotta
think
come
I'll be
see
back
Julie.
next week, actually.
Oh, good, good,
So-
good, 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 good.
I had such a sparkle-tastic day today. I know. I know I gotta come back again.
You are the sweetest. Merry Christmas party.
Oh, man. Hello.
Did you have a good night?
I did.
Was it magical?
It was magical. I didn't see Santa. I'll be back. I have to see him
Okay.
next time.
That's good. That's good. What are you gonna ask him for?
Oh, you know what? That is a great question.
Well,
I don't know. What do you think I should ask him for? Maybe I'll ask him for candy canes because you can never have too many candy canes.
What you have
You can never have too many candy canes.
It's true.
Sweet and minty.
You guys have a magical night.
Thank you, thank you. All right, and that is going to do it for my very first visit of the season to Winterfest. It was a good night overall, and I'm gonna be honest, I came in not the best spirits. I mean, that drive in today was brutal. For context, I live 2 hours away, which is a big drive as it is, but today it took me 3.5 hours, so when I came in today, I wasn't having it. But after I saw a few shows, talked to a few characters, I managed to relax, and overall, it was a great evening. I definitely got to come back again because, like I said, you can't do everything that Winterfest has to offer in one night, and especially since I came late, I didn't see the tree lighting ceremony. I didn't see what the dickens. I think I missed some mistletoes as well, and I mean, I didn't spend too much time in the back of the park. So yeah, there's definitely lots of fun still to be had here at Winterfest. But you know what, we're off to a great start this season. Okay, so I just ran into a friend of mine, so we're finishing up the review outside the park, but where was I? Oh yeah, so like I was saying, the event definitely seems a little more condensed this year, but overall I think it worked. I definitely missed Holly Jolly Trolley. It is so sad that it's not here, but all in all, I do like the layout changes and how they made things a bit smaller. It is so chaotic here. Other than that, I think one of my biggest hindrances of the night was getting this box of donuts so early in the night. I should have waited until like half an hour, 15 minutes before park closed, but no, I had to get them right then and right there, and I had to lug this box all around the park, and I even left them at Tinker's Toy Factory because you're not allowed to take them in the theater, so they made me leave the box under a tree in the lobby. So then I went over to Cool Yule, and by the time I got there, I realized, oh, my donuts. So I had to run all the way back to that side of the park, and I had to like kind of wait for a staff member to come out because they were in the middle of a show, I think. So that was just a whole chaotic moment, and then my box is falling apart now because I've been carrying it around and setting it up and squishing it all night, but it survived. But yeah, it was a good night overall. I'm really excited to go back. I definitely got to try to find more characters next time. I only really saw the ones at the front and then the Bellschnickels. I didn't really see any others. And I just realized that I didn't see the gingerbread people at the front of the park tonight. So I don't know if they're not a thing this year, so that'll be something I'll have to keep an eye out for during my next visit. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more adventures from theme parks, attractions, and beyond, you might want to consider becoming a subscriber, especially if you want to see more Winterfest content, because it's coming. Winterfest is coming. You can also find me on social media. I'm at ADV Parker on Instagram, Threads, and X/Twitter, whatever we're calling it these days, and at Adventures with Parker on Instagram and Facebook. As always, big shout out to my patrons for all the extra support you guys give me. I appreciate it so much. And if you want to learn how you can support the channel for as little as the $2 a month in exchange for some sweet perks and bonus content, you can head on over to patreon.com/ADV Parker to learn more. Finally, if you want to rep some designs inspired by my adventures, be sure to check out my merch shop, Adventure Outpost, which you can find at awpmerch.myspreadshop.com. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, the adventures are calling. See ya.
Bright lights on the houses down the street. Stockings full of all the Christmas trees. With your friends and family, have a yabba dabba Yuletide. A happy sleigh ride, a Merry Christmas time.
Me.